Welcome back to another video, Jack Magoma World Cup edition. Today we're going to be talking about Argentina and of course Lionel Messi. Can he win the World Cup? Can he finally, win what's eluded him for so many years? What he's been dreaming about since he was a young boy. Can Argentina win the World Cup? And for me, like I said, Messi is one of my favorite players. He's definitely a legend. He's one of the greatest players to ever play the sport. And, I would love to see him lift the World Cup and cement himself once and for all. The greatest, one of the greatest, if not the greatest in the world. So we're going to talk a little bit about, Argentina and their team and who are the important players and what role they're going to play if Argentina were to go and win this World Cup, and the help Messi's going to need, because although we can say he can do it single-handedly, it's going to be very, very difficult for him to do so. So he's going to need the team, he's going to need the squad, and of course he's going to need the fans, and the manager to use his ability to coach the team and to also put the right players on the pitch. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And, to start off with, we're going to talk about the, where Argentina's coming in this tournament with, they're coming in, two-time Copa del Rey champions, and they're undefeated in 35 games. Argentina are undefeated in 35 games, and they're only just two away from Roberto Mancini's record with Italy, at 37. And, I do believe that they're definitely gonna tie that record. And, I hope that they also beat the record. And one player that we'll talk about, because he's not involved in this World Cup, he's not gonna feature. He's one of the key players, and it's a shame to not see him go at this World Cup. It's gonna be Giovanni Lo Celso. I think most of you would know him, an exciting player, very good technically, but he's not going to feature. He's injured due to a leg muscle, a tear in his leg. He tore it playing for his club Villarreal, and it's a shame that he's not going to feature. The first line of defense, of course, we're going to talk for Argentina is going to be Emiliano Martinez. I played with Emi, and when he came on loan to Sheffield Wednesday from Arsenal, and already you can see the stature, the presence in goal, the commanding force that he was, that he was in the goal. And he was very, very good already, and he's only improved with time, and of course playing with better players and players who would make him make better decision. And he's improved, so it's good to see him doing so well. He's gonna be number one for Argentina in goal. Like I said, he's a towering presence. He's a commanding force. He's also good at communicating to the back line. He gives them good orders, clear orders, for the defense, and that helps so much for the back line to be switched on for 90 minutes. He's also a good shot stopper. And I always used to practice penalties with him, and he was good at penalties. He could read, he could change direction. He's got good agility. He's powerful with his spring, different direction, left hand, right hand. So overall, this is a top goalkeeper, and he's playing very well for Aston Villa in the Premier League. So that's a plus for Argentina going into this tournament, relying on a goalkeeper such as Martinez. And the two defenders that we're going to talk about, the two key defenders, in my opinion, who's obviously going to be in the starting 11, is Otamendi and Christian Romero, who plays for Spurs. And I think both of these defenders are no-nonsense defenders. They don't mess about at the back. They're aggressive. They got a bite to them. They're very reliable two defenders, I should say. and and they're going to play a key role in keeping that back line and keeping the ball out of Argentina's net and helping the goalkeeper have clean sheets. And these two defenders are very, very key for Argentina if they go on and to win it. And like I said, we're gonna move on from obviously those two, but I'll also like to say that a mention for Lisandro Martinez, who's at Man United. Let's not forget him because he's having a terrific season at Man United. A lot of people doubted him because of his size, and he came into a new league, but I think he's winning a lot of Manchester United fans over with the way he's playing, with his aggression, with his defending, his passion that he's showing. But one thing that I would say about him that he lacks is his aerial presence. That's in tournament football. Set pieces could come into play. Set pieces, can be the game changer. You can win and lose games from set pieces. So I think his aerial presence is probably in question if he were to start a game. And then like I said, we'll move on from there. We'll go into the midfield. Into the heart of midfield, I'm gonna go for one of the key players as well is Rodrigo de Paul. He's my obvious choice in the heart of midfield. He's not in the best of form at his club at the moment, but he's a team player. He's got a good engine. He covers ground. He can marshal that midfield. He initiates play for the forward line. He breaks play up and he's got good range of passes. And, and he's one of those players that he's very reliable in that midfield area, especially defensively. He can definitely create going forward, but defensively he's reliable. Like I said, he's got a good engine. He covers ground, and he will definitely marshal that midfield for Argentina. Alongside him is going to be Leandro Paredes and Enzo Fernandez, who's going to play alongside him. Two good players. With Fernandez, I think he's at Benfica. But like I said, they're going to be pairing. I think I'm going to go for formation of 4-3-3. That's the way I'm going to set up. And, that's what I think Argentina are going to play. And, I think the forward line, we move on to Argentina's most exciting players, who I think is going to be Angel Di Maria and also Lautaro Martinez on the flanks. Two very, very good players. Everyone knows Di Maria, and he's been very, very good in the last 3-4 years. I would say he's been consistent. He's been putting in good performances, and he's definitely going to be needed if Argentina are to go in and score goals, and also for him to assist the likes of Messi and the rest of the players, because like I said, Messi is going to need every single player to be accountable, to be to take upon responsibility to help the team progress in this competition in the World Cup. So these two players are going to be also vital for Argentina to win. And and now we're going to move on to the main man himself, Lionel Messi, the star man in my eyes for Argentina, who if I speak for everyone, who everyone would want to see lift that World Cup so much. I think he deserves it. Like I said, but nothing is, you don't deserve anything. He needs to go and earn it. And like I said, if Argentina wants to win this, wants to win the World Cup, they're going to need every single person to perform, to show up, to turn up, to play with passion, to play with desire, if they were to win this, because this is going to be a tough World Cup. There's a lot of good teams, and Argentina is one of them. And like I said, Messi is coming into this World Cup in very good form. He's playing very well at PSG. And he almost reminds me of the old Messi a little bit. When he was a little bit younger, and he was agile and he was dribbling and he was playing with confidence. And it takes me back. And this season, he's definitely proven to a lot of people that he's still got it, that he's still the best. and he's still got so much more in his tank. And I think he wanted to go into this World Cup in good form, and boy is he doing it. And and the goals that he scored, he's played 13 matches this season, and he's got 7 goals and 10 assists already in league and for PSG. And it's just unbelievable stats every time he steps on that pitch. He just looks like he's just gonna score. He's gonna assist, and I think his game's changed a little bit from the Messi of Barcelona. His game's changed. I think he involves and he includes his teammates a lot more. His passes, he gets way more assist, I would say. And he looks more like a team player. Of course, he has his moments, but not as much as back at Barcelona, because I think he's playing with different players, and he's adjusted very well. And you can see that this season how well he's playing. Like I said, he's played 13 games, 7 goals and 10 assists. And in the Champions League, he's got 5 games, and he scored 4 goals. And he hasn't got any assist in the Champions League, but yet again, 4 goals in 5 games, unbelievable stats. And like I said, I think if Argentina wants to win this World Cup, Messi needs to show up. Messi needs to be the captain, and he needs to play like a captain. And just like Maradona did, I would love to see him pick up the World Cup and and cement his place, in history. And it would just be unbelievable to see Argentina lift it and Messi to win the World Cup. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Who you think is gonna win the World Cup? Who's your favorite? And if you want Messi to lift the World Cup, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.